So Big Homie CC was beefing with Loose Cannon, Wack 100, beefing with the gatekeepers of Hollywood, right? Ooh, y'all. We finna get into this no jumper reaction. Man.
And then he brought the other informant who is convicted of beating up several females in Chicago, the guy Lenny West, who they call Coffee. When you see me bullying all of them, because my brand got damaged by y'all feds because they wanted to see me crash out against the fake gangster police guys. So when I got on the stream, I jumped off because I'm like, these guys are the cops. They're gonna record all they do is police tactics. Wack said he worked for the FBI in his Vlad interview. Loose Cannon is doing things on camera that will get you a prison sentence, and he's on the street. You seen the guy 600 on the phone with them when they called me. He down at the police station getting a custom badge. And you see what I'm up against.
That's crazy.
I don't think we saw it at the time.
This
shit is...
I can agree with that. But the thing is, though, you don't communicate as good as Rook. You see what I'm saying? So that's what was causing the discrepancy between us. So I'm like, hey, man, this man, bro, when I ran into them at the Las Vegas Convention Center.
You introduced us to Loose right before that.
Yes, because he the one got me my No Jumper interview. They've been trying to line me ever since then.
Yeah, he like Street Stars over here.
When I seen them at the Las Vegas Convention Center, the feds was there surveilling the whole thing, watching in the building.
So I just watched something a little earlier. It was Wack 100 talking to the mother
man,
of...
shout out Big Homie CC, just like in my post. I'm always support the real, bro. Like, that's one thing about me, bro. I'm a soldier in this shit too. I don't want to be the front face front. Nah.
The deceased rapper. Yeah. And she was basically telling him how Biggie was gonna get arrested at the beginning of March, towards the end of March or in the beginning of April. How much police activity is Wack really involved in? Like, as we see, he was the only one that hasn't been picked up by the feds.
The man is getting unsealed paper. He's getting people's cases that's sealed, unsealed, which I thought was impossible. He's getting it and then dropping the paperwork. How is that
possible?
How is that possible? How is it that you the one called Jay Reed and them up to No Jumper, set it up for loosening them to attack them, and you're not indicted? Threatening Aaron the plumber's life on camera. Nothing happened to him.
I feel like everybody felt the way when we saw that. Like every nigga that's like didn't follow the system and not backed by a million different people and got a whole gang behind you. When that nigga threatened Aaron the plumber, I'm like, bro, who this nigga think he talking to, bro? Like, that shit just made me mad, bro. That shit made me mad because this nigga Wack so higher power.
Now, mind you, I would say, he can't be working for the laws.
He said he was.
Yeah,
in his Vlad interview, he said he worked for the FBI. Okay. That's why Big E was like, man, the man said he worked for the FBI. Why is y'all supporting him? So that whole 100 show is a team of informants and wire wearers. When I see them, man, all of them niggas was up in there. The feds was in the building surveilling that. They got pictures of that. They had my mama job this morning. So when people saying, why Wack saying he gonna be standing next to your mama? I'm like, man, he don't know my mama. He's saying that because he the feds. He worked for the law. The FBI was at my mama's job this morning at the school.
What?
Trying to ask me some questions. Said, I'm not under no law. They want to ask me some questions about that situation because they trying to figure out if Bruce Cannon had a firearm that day. He had a felony, shouldn't have no firearm that day. I got CCW. I don't have no felonies.
They was trying to really get a bump out. Boy, that shit crazy.
How many people, if you don't mind, back in the Las Vegas situation was were they with?
At least 15 people.
It's funny because I think about 15, 18 got indicted in the situation. Not saying that those were the guys, but
some of them was there.
When I see 600 post a video saying the laws is calling me to come up to the station, and he's gonna record the whole thing live. He goes up there. He's like, bro, I'm breathing heavy. he's like, they tell him, come on to the back. We got something for you. And he walks out with a gold police badge with a diamond in it. On the back, it got thank you 600.
Yeah, that's his inauguration.
Man, I don't think we've ever seen nothing like that as far as someone being even considered an informant or anything of that nature and get praised by the laws to where they ice you out.
It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. I told everybody I had attached the no jumper motherfuckers to a human trafficking ring, and what's the main charge on that? Human trafficking. I told everybody that. Because the matrix is real. Just like this situation with these structures being found underneath these pyramids, I'm the first person to say this publicly. I didn't know the extent. So that's why when Maverick get up here, he started to make this Maverick approach presentation, it's about to go up because this is groundbreaking information. How is it that structures taller than an Empire State Building is under the pyramids? How far did that shit go? There's too many conspiracies going on. And that's why I be coming under attack, because I'm revealing a lot of stuff in a short period of time.
My bro just missed out on 400,000. Bro, my bro just missed out on 400K on FanDuel, bro. This world getting crazy. Am I reading this right? Oh, he would have had to put 1,000 down to get 400K, but if he would have put that would have been 4K off of $10. I've been trying to hit for that 4K to pass for a long time.
Only been on the internet 8 months now.
Right.
These guys have a whole informant
for
show.
Like 400, 100.
They come out and they get people to incriminate themselves. This is the same COINTEL Pro, J. Edgar Hoover tactics that they use.
Yep.
It's the same thing. It's the same way they took down Huey P. Newton and the Black Panthers. The same way they took down the NFAC that got Jam Master Jay. All our black leaders go down because of these type of programs, and all of these platforms are complicit in it.
Yep, they try to recruit me. The Jam Master Jay and them, they try to recruit me out here in Arizona. Them niggas I was going to the trainings and all type of shit, about to get a gun, and all of a sudden they text a group chat talking about, Grandmaster Jay's been indicted on RICO. The FBI infiltrated. We've been compromised. I'm like, what the hell? Like, that's why I don't take that shit serious. Like,
it's so messed up
I just
because
deleted the
you can
group
sit
chat.
there
I'm like,
and you
man,
can tell
y'all ass.
them in the camera, but yet they're still gonna go there.
They still finna take it there.
Niggas want the clout, bro.
What can we do? What can we do to stop it?
That's why interviews like this is important. We have to start to raise the thought process in our community and start to get our people interested in different topics. That's why so many people was calling for the Maverick approach and myself to get together. They hashtagging Shaq and Kobe. They making all of these pictures and fan art. We go live on Saturday night. 12,000 motherfuckers watching on a Saturday night. We
That's
have
awesome.
to introduce our people to different topics and different things.
Yes, sir.
Because if not,
this industry gonna keep usurping us, bro.
oh shit.
It's gonna keep usurping our energy,
Because
bro.
if not, the circle of destruction will continue because the kids is watching this. They want to emulate the guys doing all the views crashing out, so they're gonna do it, and it just repeats itself. We got to do something different.
We're about to bring Maverick in. I got to ask you real quick though. When you see Adam 22 himself come up and say, for everybody who's thinking that I'm part of that situation as far as the indictment coming down with the RICO on Big U and everybody, he says, all I did was provide these guys opportunities. Everything they did was from old stuff, and everything I'm trying to do is get them legit money. Do you believe that from Adam 22 that he's only trying to make sure that these guys don't touch the streets? and he doesn't benefit off of the gangster stuff that they either have done or is doing. I don't know.
He does benefit from it. It's all he ever wants to talk about. Adam Graham Mason, his father is a master Mason. He's a Mason. His father was pardoned by the Bush administration for committing crimes and illicit activities. His platform is a platform being used by three-letter agencies to target the youth and dumb down the population. No way around it. All of the Crips at No Jumper is in jail.
Damn.
I mean, all of for real. At one point or another.
All of the Crips that work at No Jumper are in jail.
Do you feel like they would be in jail if they weren't at No Jumper? Do you feel like...
Yes, they would be. They would not be on camera saying how many murders they got. They would not be on camera talking about they play with guns, and you got convicted felons saying that they got to stay strapped at all times. As soon as they leave, they get followed and arrested.
That's strange. That's weird. That's a conspiracy. So even though you don't have hard proof and evidence of Adam 22 being police and actually clocking in, that's not the only police. These days, most people working for the police don't got uniforms on. That's only one faction, one sector. You got undercovers, you got agents, you got people that work on their behalf. So when you go on an interview and you asking these questions, and well, how dangerous is Chicago? Well, how are they gonna link this to Chicago? Let's just say somebody out of town, right? We ain't talk about LA. Let's say an artist go there from out of town, and he like, yeah, this how I move when I'm in the city. This block, this block, and then when they go home, all of a sudden the hood hot. As soon as something happen, the hood gets smacked, or the hood gets smacked, and you get caught red-handed. And you like, what the hell? This shit happened right after the No Jumper interview. CPD could just click on YouTube. Chicago Police Department, Memphis Police Department, Oakland Police Department, LA Police Department, LAPD, No Jumper, artist, 4 extra, artist, bands with the stick, whatever your nigga's name is, you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel Big U, Brick Baby, I think he got out the next day, loose cannon? I don't think they gave him a bond. Do you feel like this is the feds? Normally they have like a 96, 97% conviction rate. Do you feel like they got enough as far as they did their homework enough to say, we got these guys for, they say what, extortion, checking in? Like I think that was always been a thing that people talked about since the 90s. You got to check into the West Coast or we will extort you. Like it was almost like people just said it so loosely and freely. Is that a strong enough case to say, yeah, your peers will find them guilty of, let's say, a criminal empire?
It wasn't a strong enough case until Adam had Loose Cannon come onto the platform and explain all of the crimes he committed on Big U's behalf, allegedly. The dispensary robbery that got him indicted, he went onto the platform and told the exact story to Adam on the platform that Big U had to send a cease and desist to. He implicated Big U in several murders on a 4 million subscriber page, and you don't think this was a colonizer activity?
Yeah, because he controls that narrative.
Why do you think us as Black people are so interested in being famous or cool that we would literally implicate ourselves in murders and drug activity and different things of that nature just for entertainment?
I feel like throughout the years, our people have seen the value in fame and they automatically attach it to money. And in our culture, where we come from, we have plentiful natural resources. You know, we like shining, we like gold, we like diamonds, we like jewelry. You feel me? Those things is in our nature, it's in our DNA. So when we see stuff like that, it gets paraded in front of the masses. And then I feel like in our culture, every Black man of a certain age or woman has tried a music career or tried to rap at some point in time. Yep. It all gets attached together. But what happens is as soon as people start making traction to change the narrative and offer different topics and different things for us to do, they get taken down some form of fashion. And it goes back to the nonsense. It's happened over and over and over again. The only way to prepare for the future is to study history.
Right. Last question before we bring in Maverick. We see that there was arrest for the murder of Mo3.
Yes.
It turns out to be Yellow Beezy for murder for hire.
Yes.
Right. What are your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that is this. It's simple. Whenever, hold on, I gotta send my girl this address. She can't be waiting on play that shit. And now she know the homie up here too. She would pop up. All right. The question you asked me, how do I feel about Mo3, the death, and then seeing the arrest, and then they say allegedly Trap Boy Freddy is on the run.
Right.
When Yellow Beezy was asked about this, he was very evasive about this on camera every time. Soon as the murder happened, you see Trap Boy Freddy pretty much having a celebration. He was saying who stretched out on the highway to get their shit together. They was popping bottles all night. This is how I know there's a conspiracy.
Oh, let's get into it.
Before the drill wave that started in my city became popular, people wasn't doing this type of shit in Texas, man.
No.
Somebody knew if we make this shit hot, we can remove generations of people of this skin tone. I had a coach tell me one time the best player has never played the game because he died gangbanging.
Right.
They accomplished this. The culture in my city.
But yeah, man, what he's saying